I'm still on a mission trying to figure out what's the best amp sim. And even though I tried different plugins with models and captures, I still like Amplitude the best. There's many reasons and I'm not gonna get to it right now, but we certainly have a contender, my friend. Let's go find out together. I'm Jorge Lanza, sing now. We break it down, baby. Okay, here we are once again walking the path of more amp sims. And I don't know about you, but I've been having a lot of fun just trying to discover what's out there, you know, because we hear a lot of people talking about, I like this, I like that, have you tried this, have you tried that? And please make sure that you leave me your recommendations in the comment sections because a lot of these videos are coming out of you, my friends. So we've seen that there's a ton of options, but nothing compares to actually trying it out for yourself. But it's also nice to have like a chain of video references so you can hear like the differences between different amp sims. All right, let's get to the video. Anyway, so today we're going to be trying the STL Tones Amphub. We've tried a couple plugins from this company and I think that they're really cool. One of my favorite things from them is like the plugins feel really great, but so far I've only tried them inside Pro Tools. I've noticed that certain things feel different in my version of Pro Tools just because of the way it handles latency and delay compensation and that kind of stuff. So always my preferred way to actually try a plugin is if it has like a standalone mode, because then I can just use my regular interface like everybody else would. All that to say that my preferred way to try a plugin is in standalone mode, and that's what we're gonna do today. So let's go. So here we are on my computer, and there you go, the STL Amphub powered by Ignite amps. I didn't know that. And what is it? Do you know what that is? Let me know in the comment section. And even though it may not mean anything to you or me, it means something for them because they put it right there in the tin. But let's just start exploring the interface, okay? And the first thing very important for me is that, can you make it bigger? Yes, you can. Okay, that's a pretty okay size. Alright, so that's pretty nice. And let's start by just like checking the interface. First, right here on the left. Oh, another resize button. That's pretty good. Great, and those are the three sizes. Then we have whatever our preset selection is. And let's see. Wow, there's a lot of artist presets. Any name that you recognize? Ooh, Motionless in White. We're definitely gonna try these. RJ Ronquillo, very famous guy. And you might be grilling me right now because I don't know all the other names, but maybe you know them, and that's okay. Okay, then I see something cool, grouped by amplifier. Wow, this is cool, and this just basically throws me to one of the other lists of my things that I wanted to check today is how many amps do they have, and there you go, look. Wow. It's a lot of amps. Needless to say, my friend, that we're not gonna go through them all today, but we're gonna check a few, okay? Okay, let's move on out of the presets. That was pretty nice. I feel like they grouped not only with artists and stuff, but they actually grouped the amps together. That's pretty great. Okay, and then here, what happens? I thought it was gonna throw you like to the website, but it doesn't. Or any cool colors? Nah. Then tempo, routing. This is cool. Really, really great to have. Then your settings. That's cool. Manual, I assume. Input, gate, tuner, stomp boxes. Let's see what we have. Okay, you have 3 slots and you have access to all these guys. I wonder if you have to buy these or they come with the plugin. Wow, these are a lot. If you like modelers and like the way that, for example, like Amplitude works, this is starting to look more like the way I am used to work. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we have. How do we get out of here? Okay, we go here and then the same thing basically. You can do whatever you want on all of them. Pretty cool. And so can you only do 3? Oh no, you can do 4. Right? And then the amplifier section. And you change them here. Cool. I also like that they have this simple interface. Look, I see the amps. I like that. Big cat. Origin. Pretty cool. Raven type D. Based on a rev. Ooh, wait. I haven't even read that. They actually tell you what kind of amp they're trying to model it. That's cool. Brandon Diablo. That's great. Different collection. I really like this. When I see a new plugin, I want to see that they have different things, right? Not just the same things like the Marshalls and blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm looking for Matchless, Imperial, Morgan. That's where like Neural DSP and all these other companies are like doing a lot of great stuff because it's just not the same boring Marshall and Fender models. So that's pretty cool. Bogart. I love the names. Very creative. Black Hole, Hot Watt. Pretty cool. Ooh, Victory. Again, I don't know if you have to buy them. Let's see. Let me just click on that. Oh, there it is. Isn't that lovely? Okay, let's keep moving. Then we have the cabinet section. And I assume that this moves depending on the amp you have. I guess we'll figure that out. I just wanted to see that because I'm a big fan of like companies pairing a great amp with a great cabinet instead of just waiting for you to do it for them. And even though I know that your taste is going to determine what cabinet is good or not, there was a reason why they chose a cabinet when they did an amp, right? Or why they even modeled the amp they are modeling. There has to be a reason. And I want to be let into the fun. Okay, whatever. Let's check this out. Boom, then we go effects and then great. Pedals, not the same pedals. Wow, it's still a bunch. And do we have another 4 slots? Great, same things. What is this? I don't know. Then we have a MIDI section. That's pretty cool. And then our output. All right, my friends, so let's move to the next part of the video. Let's stop the talking, get to the rocking, and grab a guitar. Soup. Today we're going to be using my PRS SE Custom 2408 because I like to take variables out of the equation, and this is one thing that I really know how it sounds, so then I really know what I'm hearing when I'm listening to the amps. Let's go check them out. Okay, first thing is that my audio input is muted, so let's go check that out. Boom. Let's go now. Very aggressive distortion, this guy, right? Because I'm even in my single coil sound. Let's see what happens if I go to my humbucker sound. Yeah, it's a very, very different kind of distortion. I'm really not used to the sound of this amp. But whatever, let's go find a different one just for fun. And again, I'm not saying that it doesn't sound good or anything. It's just like, it shocked me the way that the distortion worked. It's like a very hard clipper. Alright, let's keep moving. Let me see what we have at the bottom. Okay, I like that we have a AC30. Let's see how it sounds. It does sound a little bit different than what I expect from like an AC30 because it sounds like I want to say softer. Not softer, but you know, like the attack coming in from the guitar doesn't feel like it's being grabbed as much as I used to. So yeah, right out of the bat, the default mode doesn't really make me feel like it's like an AC30, right? But it does sound pretty good. Let's see what happens. Can we change this? Oh yeah, you can. Nice. You can jump it and all. So it's pretty nice though, very warm. Let's see if we take the tone cut off. Everything that I do is like, okay, this is gonna make it sound like an AC30. So far, nothing has made it sound like an AC30 from my perspective and in my opinion. Let me know if it does to you. Let's go change amps and see what happens. Let's go to this Origin rocker. I like to play that riff with an orange because if it does sound like that, it reminds me of an orange, but this one kind of doesn't. Because to me, like orange has like this like fuzzy texture in the overdrive. To me, it always sounds like you have like a pushed sort of sound, and this is not giving me that at all. But it does sound really great. Let's try it in the clean channel. Pretty nice though, very nice tone. A very strong attack. And then you hear how the distortion just like captures it and destroys it, right? Let's go back to the dirty channel again. I mean, once you push it a little bit harder, it kind of like got a lot better. Now I feel a little bit more of that sensation. Maybe a little bit like too hi-fi almost, right? Let's see what cabinet they're using. It does feel pretty wild like an orange, but it doesn't sound like an orange in my head. But whatever, I'm not just gonna keep judging authenticity because I don't even know what authenticity means. So let's go check out a different amp. Let's see what we have here. Just a quick SLO because you have to check the SLO, right? Pretty well defined and stuff, but it doesn't have that oomph that I was looking for. Let's see the powerful 77777777777 setting. I don't know, there's something missing in this plugin. I don't know, man. It sucks. I don't like to say these kind of things, but there's something missing. It doesn't sound like the amp that it's supposed to be. Like, I'm used to an SLO at 777 with this guitar, this input settings. That's what I get. That's not what I'm getting here. But again, it's like there's something reminiscent of it. For example, again, in this one, I felt like this hard transient, like I'm used to in an SLO, but none of that saturation. And I don't have to push harder on an SLO to get that saturation. Okay, but whatever, let's go check it out. Let's see what this Phoenix bass. Single coil neck pickup. I don't know, you tell me in the comments what are you feeling. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things I would like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, wow, so far. Something about this thing is not fulfilling me. I don't know. I was so hopeful with this plugin, man. This one's like a very hard amp. Pretty nice. I mean, if you're just listening to them from like a broad perspective and just try to listen to it if it sounds good or not, maybe. But I don't know. I'm like totally distracted right now just thinking about...
Does it sound like the amp that it's supposed to be sounding like?
The second I see the interface, I'm just like totally suggesting myself to hear something. And that's not what I'm getting. But whatever, let's get moving because that's not what matters. Let's try this Marshall JCM800. All right, let me see what happens if I turn the preamp all the way up. Let's push it and see what happens. If I hit, I don't know, +5 here. I mean, it does sound pretty good, huh? But let's try to put a little bit more gain, just for fun. Let's put all the gain we have. want to say that this one does sound pretty good and everything, but still doesn't have that extra Marshall thing. I don't know. Let's go back to setting right here. And now let's change the amp. Let's go to maybe a Victory. Mainly because I have no clue what this amp sounds like. So I can finally get myself out of that mentality of like,
Does it sound like the actual amp?
or like other models and captures that I'm used to. Nah. So let's check this one out. Let me turn the master down because I can see that we have independent masters, and turn this gain all the way up. Very, very clean boost. Let's see what happens if we turn the treble a little bit higher. Let's do it all the way up. I don't like the frequency they chose in this amp. But it's not too bad either. Whatever, let's just keep it as it was in 5. I do like that little gain. Let's see what happens in the overdrive channel. Let's turn it all the way up. I don't know, this sounds a little bit muddy. Not really my cup of tea. Let's check a different amp and see what happens. Let's check this rev. Okay, let's hear the boost. It's a big boost. But I feel like you already know my thoughts about this. Okay, I think we're gonna use this one right now just so that we can go to the next segment of the video. I mean, that's a good start. Now let's check a couple stomp boxes. Let's start with this clone because I saw it in the very first round, and that's it. Let's try to turn it down and just activate our amp. Okay, that's okay. Let's see what else we have here that I would like to try. Let's try the Analog Princess Drive. That would be like what? Like a Prince of Tone? Okay, let's try the overdrive. I love the King of Tones so much, like the other day when I was trying it on the Helix plugin, that I was sort of expecting a similar reaction, but I didn't get it. So I don't know, my friend. I'm starting to feel bad about this plugin. Just because like every single component that I've been opening is I just have the same reaction. I need to break through. Let's try this one, the plumes. Okay, now let's see the different modes. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. Let's move on to maybe one more drive and see what up. All right, let's choose this Maxon. See what's up. Let's push it and see what's up. Something weird about what they're doing in the gain stage. All right, let's go check maybe an effect and see what's up. Let's check a delay. Let's use this guy. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just like a regular delay. What am I gonna say? It sounds like a delay. Cool. Let's turn this down a little bit and see what's up. Let me go to a different kind of setting. Very pristine. Once you start doing this kind of tweaks, it feels better. What we really need is a reverb right after that and see what's up. Digital reverb, digital delay. Let's try this simple reverb. And let's just see if, just by any chance, we like one of these. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let's turn it down and let's try to switch this digital delay for this orbital one just for fun, just for the fun. Alright, my friend, in that note, let's go get a few conclusions. Alright, my friend, there you go. Quick, simple look of the STL Amphub. And what do I think about this plugin? Is it really gonna be the replacement for Amplitude 5 I was looking for? Not even close, my friend. Because even though it has like this pristine sound, like this hi-fi feel, this plugin right here just did not connect with me like at all. There wasn't one sound that I heard that I really like, and I know that if I go and I start tweaking and I start moving things around, I'm gonna get to a sound that I like, because that's just how it is. But I don't like it when I try something for the first time and nothing that I hear really pleases me, and then when I start moving things, nothing reacts the way I've kind of like expected it to do it. Sort of like, let's say you do something and you expect a reward, and I just wasn't really getting the kind of reward that I would have want to get. Let's say if I was working, I would have just switched the plugin instantly. So take that for what you will, my friend. I'm not trying to be harsh with the company or anything, because I do believe that some of their plugins are like really nice and they have like a lot of good technology going on, great sounds. But this, my friend, for me, is not it. Anyway, before I keep talking too much, and if you want to see another video, my friend, I'll be waiting for you right here. Thank you for being here once again, and